following program contains disturbing materials that may not be suitable for some resellers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to make a video today. Here's my thing. I'm looking at my secondary account. As you can see here, it's nothing to really write home about. We have today $25 in sales, today being Monday. We have sporadic sales. Our best day over the last 30 days is $234 and points in between. And we built this account up, and I say built it up because it's not very impressive. We built it up to about 315 active listings. So we go to the active listings there. You'll see that we have a solid 317 listings in the store. So I'd say about this part right here. Well, no. Actually, I take that back. Further back than you can see, really, we started this campaign, and it's a promoted listings priority campaign, and I'll talk about that here in a second. And as you can see, the results were very sporadic on that. Now, it was a campaign, and I'll go down here. This 75% off promoted listings with a priority strategy up to $200, where eBay will cover 75% of your daily spend. For instance, if you do $5 a day, it's kind of the ballpark I'm in anyway. $5 a day is the minimum. $5 a day by 7 days is $35. So they'll cover 75% of that $35. So roughly, I'd say around 26-ish. My math might be bad, just off the top of my head. So they're covering a good solid 26% out of the 35. And whenever eBay says, here, try this, it's a new tool we have, and we'll pay the majority of it, or sometimes all of it, it's usually a good idea to try it. That's just my opinion. And here we are. This promotion was good from October. Whenever I saw it was like the 18th of October until the 31st. You can see 31st of December. Now, I had talked about this on my live a couple times where I was like, wow, I didn't make any sales as pertaining to this discount or this promotion. And, I'm out of pocket now. I didn't see where they gave me any discount until I contacted and spoke to a representative at eBay over the phone. And they told me that, well, no, here's where you look. And so when I look, you go here, you'll see that they've covered, I'll show it to you here, they covered the $140 out of the 200, and I have almost $60 left. Well, by the time I talked to the rep, I had canceled or terminated the promotion because it wasn't really yielding anything. Even the fact that, okay, you paid $140, that means that I paid probably about $40 out of pocket and got no results. Going back, so if we go back to the campaign here, it's showing me that here the item numbers. I don't know why it's showing me that. I think I'm going to have to go back to see the campaign. So if we go to campaigns under advertising, you'll see that I have one that I've paused. This is the Priority Smart campaign. Now, when I went and set this up, I just followed the prompt. It prompts you, it defaults to the Priority Smart campaign. What's the Priority Smart campaign? Priority Smart campaign is one where you allow AI to take over all the stuff in the background. So you have the option to do it yourself or allow AI to do it for you. Now, AI is going to handle things like keywords. So this is essentially promoted listings advanced. That's no longer a thing anymore. It's now promoted listings priority. And promoted listings advanced, for those of you guys who remember, even if you don't, it was one where an advanced form of promoted listings where you can go in and really dive deep into keywords. So let's say you're selling Nike shoes. You can go in the campaign and say Nike, and try to place a bid. Every time a buyer types in Nike into the search, you're effectively bidding against other resellers using, at that time, advanced, to see who would get best ranking for that keyword. And you have so much money per day that you allocate, and you can allocate so much per word. And I essentially allowed AI to determine what words were relevant, and I set the daily budget. And you can also set the maximum budget, I believe, per click. So that's kind of what we did. And as you can see at the top here, $5 was my daily budget. And I think I even had it as high as $7.50 because it adds up, guys. Even if eBay's covering 75%, you're paying that above and beyond the final value fee and above and beyond the promoted listings rate that you have set up. So it's not a double dip. It's actually like a triple dip. And the only thing I remember ever enjoying with the triple dip is a chocolate chipped ice cream cone or a chocolate dipped ice cream cone. And that's not what this is. So we're going to go in and I'm going to try to create another Now, this is an old campaign. As you can see, here are all the fees that I endured and the clicks. So we had one day we had 6 clicks, we had 20 clicks, we had 15, 17, 14. And we have data before this, but this is only the last 30 days. I ended this thing back on I believe the 18th of November, but yet I continued to get and accumulate ad fees. And some days are higher and lower than others. What they say is if I have $5 allocated, then it will be no more than $35 at the end of the week. And if you hit $35, that they stop the campaign. There's no more campaign until the next day or the start of the next week. So I ended up with one sale. Now, what's weird is this was a sale that I had on the 9th of December, well beyond when I canceled this campaign, yet they're taking credit for it. Maybe someone clicked on my listing during the campaign and therefore they're associating the sale with someone clicking on it over here. I don't know, but I still haven't recouped what I put into it, even with eBay chipping in. Why am I considering messing with this again? If I have seen no results or really few results with this, even if eBay is covering 75%, John, why are you messing with this? You're wasting your time. Well, there's a couple things. Last year, many of you guys remember, I took a chance where eBay had sent on my main account, hey, we're going to cover, I think it was like, I don't know, $200, $300, $400, whatever, for you to try eBay offsite ads. And I took them on that offer. And I tried it out around the end of November with really no success at all. I fell flat on my face. So I ended that campaign and I still had meat left on the bone where eBay was saying, hey, you got free ad spend. It wasn't a 75%, it was a full 100%. And we got to about this time last year and I said, you know what? What is it going to hurt? I've pretty much in my mind wrote off the last 2 weeks of the year anyway. We were going to be out of town for Christmas. We historically don't have a lot of success in the last part of December. So I said, why not? What the heck? And we went back in and relaunched the offsite ads campaign. And that last 2 weeks was probably one of the best weeks that I had that entire year. So I'm kind of thinking that this data that we were looking at for the priority campaign on my second store had a lot to do with timing, where we are in competition. Most of us are in competition, not all of us. Some of us have unique items. But someone like me, I'm in competition with the rest of the retail sector, and they're out there doing Black Friday this, Cyber Monday that. I'm up against that. And I think that does impact, at least in my case, it impacts my ability to make sales and to really thrive in Q4, whereas others, that is their quarter. For me, it's the worst quarter of the year. So I'm trying little things like this to boost my sales. But even with, utilizing priority or offsite ads, I still can't compete. So I'm figuring, well, it flopped for offsite ads end of November into early December. Same thing with priority. Let's try it again. Let's see if this helps my secondary account with sales. You've seen, and you won't have the results right now, but I'll go here. You've seen the sales. They're not very good. I mean, I've had a couple $100 days, a couple $200 days, a lot of under $100 days. And, what is it going to hurt? What do I have to lose other than 25% of the remaining ad spend. So if I do my math properly and do it right, I can get the remaining $60 almost of ad spend. Now I need to figure this out, and I have my calculator, and I didn't do the math beforehand. So $80. So $80, 60 is 75% of $80. So I'm going to have to spend $20 out of this for this experiment per se to try to increase my sales. So with that in mind, if I set it up for $80, and that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through this and I'm going to set up a campaign, but I'm not going to do the smart campaign with AI. I'm going to do it manually here with you on the screen. So if I do $80 and I have today's the 16th when I'm making this, so so what did I just do? 14 days. So 14 days. So 14 days. My daily ad spend is $5.71. Well, just for the heck of it, I'm just going to do one where we do $6 and be done with it. Okay. So I'm here. I'm going to do the advertising dashboard, and I want to make a new campaign. So you click on that blue button, promote your listings. I'm going to do priority, and they claim 200% more visibility. I don't know. We'll find out. Add listings. That's the next step. And I'm going to sort by quantity. So I want to focus on the items that have multi-quantity or variation. So a lot of these listings that I have in my store or multi-quantity, like this 125 pack of disposal dental paper bibs that I have 19 packs. I had 20, but one was destroyed. These are all returns, but these are actually new packs. So pick those things up. I think I picked them all up for like $6 for the whole case. So we go down, we select all the ones with multi-quantity. That's just the way I like to do it. And we're talking maybe 200 individual items. So we're going to add those listings. Now I could target this thing by smart or by manual. Now I want to do manual. I tried smart. I'm going to cancel that. So I tried smart and that didn't work. So let's see what I can do with this. Now select keyword bidding strategy. Your keyword bidding strategy is how you manage the amount you pay for each click on your ad. So I can do dynamic bidding, where it says bids automatically update to the daily suggested bid to keep your ads competitive. That's sort of like dynamic promoted listings, where you set a limit to that. But if you don't set a limit to that, it's just going to do up to the recommended. I ain't going to mess with that. Fixed bidding, manually change your keyword bids that remain the same until you edit them. So let's manually edit. Manage and add groups. So manually edit. Let's go to that. Ceiling fan parts replacement ceiling. 12 listings. Keywords. Let's edit that. I've not done this before, so bear with me. I thought we did this. So now this under coffee makers. I guess we'll just click on the coffee makers. Or no, that was ceiling fans, right? Heck, that's the worst thing. Put ceiling fans in the coffee maker queue. That won't go very well. So have some ceiling fans. Pick those up in the fall. Don't see a whole lot of them right now, so it ain't like I'm giving away my information. But I'll click done with that. Okay. I don't know why it says add listings. Manually select listings. Well, I just did that. I don't want to add any more listings. Okay. So I'm confused here. So we're working through this together. One for dental patient bibs, one for screen protectors, or two for screen protectors. I want to add a group because let's see, coffee. Let's see if that works. Coffee machines, espresso. Did I create it? Okay, here it is. No keywords. So let's get in there and build some keywords in this. Add listings. So here's where it wants me to add listings. Again, I thought we did this. Maybe I have to do it for each set, but we'll do it. Go back in here and select the 4 listings that I have for that. Okay, we'll click done. Add keywords. Coffee maker. Breville espresso machine. I get a lot of crap for saying espresso, but just sometimes it's the way I say it. Espresso. Breville espresso. I guess you can do exact and broad. I don't really care about Ninja because I do have a Ninja machine, so I'll put Ninja in there. Keurig coffee maker. I mean, you can go through all these, and I think I can go in and select this for all of them and just take out the ones that just don't make sense to me. You know, especially ones where there's not a lot of monthly searches, right? Or do you just keep them in there? So, and there's some that are phrases. I don't know what a flare is. I don't have a flare. Barista, I guess. Model numbers. Yeah, I guess it's not something that, partial model numbers. I just don't want to spend for keywords that aren't relevant, if that makes sense. So I'm just really going through it quickly. There's a lot of combinations here. Okay, well, you know what? I'm seeing a lot that are relevant, even going as fast as I am. Maybe you can't read it fast, but my eyes are trained. Like, for instance, 980. I don't need 980, 920. K90, I do. 870s. My eyes are trained to really see things quickly. Breville BES 920s, 820s, I don't have. Barista Max, I don't have Barista Max. I don't want people being steered to a listing that doesn't pertain to the listing. And we have a lot of different Keurig models, so we'll keep that available. Just going through here, machine a cafe. I don't know what that means. Espresso E, we'll take that out. A lot of the ones that really don't pertain. I do sell different parts, so maybe I'm looking for different parts. But this Breville 900, 860, 830, again, I don't have those models. I don't have a Keurig 2.0, I don't believe. And so this is kind of what I'm looking at. And for the sake of time, I can come back in here and edit, but I'll just leave done there. Continue. So I'll just keep the keywords that we have. And then I want to go back and edit here because I don't want them to put, in fact, I want to make sure I just have the ceiling fans in here. Ceiling fans, ceiling fans, ceiling fans, ceiling fans, more of them, and then done. Okay, and I don't want, anything that doesn't relate to a ceiling fan. So does it allow me to, I just did all this. So it wants me to add maybe different ones. So we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it at that. And then we'll go done, right? That's what we do. We do done. And then targeted daily budget. Look at this. This is ridiculous. They want me to spend $77 a day. I don't even make that in sales. Why would I ever allocate $77 a day for something like this? My daily budget's $6, guys. I don't care. It's the way it is. Yeah, they're going to guilt you, a guilt trip. A higher budget could help you reach more buyers. Updating your budget to $71 may help your ads for these 15 listings remain active so you can drive more sales. Well, no crap. They might help your ads, but at the end of the day, who are you helping? You helping eBay. You're not helping you. I'm not selling hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise here. We're selling $10, $15 items. So no, we're going to go, let's see, end of year priority campaign. That's good enough. And then we're going to go, yeah, they'd like for you to do it continuously. We're ending this thing on the 31st of December. And I think I'm going to launch that. I think there's anything else I need to do. I don't think so. So we're just going to launch it. See what happens. And it's going to be hopefully as easy as that. and we'll see that here. It'll be the top one, and I'll have maybe a baseline to compare it to, this Priority Smart campaign that I started on the 18th of October. So there you have it. That's setting up the priority campaign. Technically, yes, you could go in and take advantage if it's still in your promotions dashboard. So if we go down here to where it says promotional offers right here, you could have it there offering it to you. And I would say if you are, maybe want to spend $20 the rest of the year just to try it out, set a $6 daily budget, maybe just go as low as $5, and select maybe either your more valuable items or any multi-quantity or variation listings that you want to utilize, and see what happens. That's what we did last year for the main store with offsite ads, and we were pleasantly surprised. Giving myself any kind of boost that I can to improve the numbers that I've been experiencing, I think hopefully will go a long way. Now, will that kind of push me into, continuing this on until whenever next year? No, this is an experiment just to take advantage of the 75%. I am not willing to pay 100% out of pocket. We're talking, even at $5 a day, $150 a month in extra fees for this store. For the kind of items that I'm selling. If I was selling $100, $150 items, I would maybe consider it. But this is just an experiment, just to see if the average Joe like myself, like you, could at all benefit from utilizing this promotion. Now, sadly, I won't have the results until at the end of the year, and I'll try to make another video to go over the results to see if I even succeeded or not with this. But by then, their offer is going to be over. You're not going to be able to take advantage of it. So maybe either do it out of sheer curiosity, knowing you're going to spend $20 to see what happens, or live vicariously through me, and maybe next time they offer it to you, you can make a determination if this is something that's going to work for you. So if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you like the content, why not subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, so when we go live, like I'm going to do here in about an hour, or like we do every Monday and Friday, sometimes we even do pop-up lives, then that way, by hitting the notification bell, you're going to be notified. Guys, taking advantage of the offers that eBay sometimes throws your way, which isn't always often, and making it work, especially making it work, is yet another example of how sometimes flipping ain't easy. And I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your day, and we will talk to each and every one of you very soon. Take care.